Yes, good night and welcome. I'm actually doing some soaping at the moment, and tonight we'll be making a very succulent soap. As you can see, I've just put in my lye and that's into all the oils. I'm going to put a stir on it for a moment. I'm soaking about 90 degrees tonight, room temperature. And I'm just going to try and come into the tray shortly. Before I start whisking it away, I'm just giving it a stir. Some marvelous taste. This is actually going to be red clove with goat milk, a bit of blue poppy seed, all earthly organic stuff. We've got some shea butter here, cocoa butter, palm oil, coconut oil, olive oil. So there's loads of oil going into this one with some evening primrose extract, and we're actually going to be using no essence tonight. Going to make it earthly, and this soap will be an earthly soap, as we're expecting to keep this soap very organic. I found out a few things today about red clover. I was doing a research on it all day because I wanted to make something different and as a natural herb. So I'm not going to put any essence in. I'm going to keep it earthy. As you can see, we're coming up to Sonification is here. It's a lovely blend, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. And on my last video I made some moringa soap, which I've labeled up, and I'll be showing a video on that. I'll be putting up a video on the final look. And I was very happy with the turnout of the moringa soap. So this one is going to be red clover with some lavender buds, goat milk. So I'm just going to add in our goat milk trace at the moment. So what I'm gonna do now is add in our soft oils. A bit of glycerine for moisture. Vitamin E oil, just have to balance that, we don't want it to fall over. Just to ensure that we've got some vitamin E going in on the skin as well. everything is very natural, very earthly. I'm going to be putting some sesame seed dust in, and a bit of red clover. All natural. And we do know that red clover is good for lovers. So they always say red clover keeps love in the family, keep love in the atmosphere, and it's very good for keeping marriages together. That's what the elders say. It cures eczema. It's good for fungus, so it gets rid of cancer, keeps it on the mild. It's much better than chemotherapy. So it's good for the skin. Everything here is very, very good for the skin. I'll be putting a little color, just a little bit of swirling on, just to give us a different look. So I'm actually gonna make some mix here. I want to put the color in here so we get some color. I don't want any color going in the base, so it's going to take a blend of a little bit of blue mica and some pink bubblegum, so we can have a bit of look on it. As I didn't put much essence in, I didn't want any smells. Now, oh, it's gorgeous. I'm so happy with the result of this. It's wonderful. It's coming up very nicely. So as you can see, this is what color we're going to get here tonight. From this one, this is the color. So beautiful. A lovely color. These colors are from Bramberberry. If ever you want to do some soaping, go to bramberberry.com. They got the most gorgeous colors, very easily blended, and very good for the skin. They're all cosmetic grade, so there's no preservatives in them, and it's good for making natural soap. This is our pink bubble gum. As you can see, it's a beautiful pink. Lovely color coming up there. Just gonna scoop this in and mix in properly. I normally put a little whisk on them just to ensure that it gives me the feel that I'm looking for. So I like to give it a little whisk. This gives me a little blend sometimes. Normally it gives me much blend than that, but as it's a thick soap, it's got a lot of body, a lot of ingredients. I'm very pleased with it anyway, so I'm quite happy to leave it as it is. Let's see if I can use this little stone. Okay, right, that one is quite nice. The blue is very succulent. So here we're gonna do some swirling and see what we come up with. So let's get this into our mold. I'll use this mold first because I want to see what result we get from this one. So such gorgeous smell as well. All the oils coming through there. Just spoon it in and get it to a level. And what I'll do, I'll put some pink in on top. I'll just do a twist of it. Twist of pink inside. Twist it in. You want it going through so we can have it right through it. And then I'm gonna decor the blue with the stick. Then I'll have to find my stick, my little stick. I don't know where my stick is, but I've got another stick here. It's a good thing when you got more than one tool. Sometimes you don't find what you're looking for. Just put a swirl there. Get the blue going through. You want to soap, just ensure that you're wearing protective clothing, as you know the sodium hydroxide, and you're doing a bit of chemistry, so you got to get your oils right, and from you get your oils right you'll get your soap right. I actually do a course and I do a home study for chemistry, so I learn how to coordinate my oils appropriately, and so I've come this far. We're gonna get a bit further. We're gonna hope for the best. We're gonna just pull this through the middle there, and we leave it to do what it has to do. And this will dry for 24 hours, and then we'll come back and see the finished product tomorrow. Okay, so we leave that and we'll move on to the next one, which I will put in this mold. Normally I do a little shake on it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's exactly what I'm expecting of it. So what I'll do, just to shimmer it off, I'll sprinkle just a little bit of lavender bottom top, so everything is natural. It's all natural. And I will then put that down, so just to get it stuck into the soap. And then I will put a little bit of poppy seed on top. Oh wow. Oh, I can't see my poppy seed anywhere, so I'll just leave it with the lavender bud on top. I'll just do another twist on there. That means I'm sure it gets in. We want it in our soap, that when we cut our soap tomorrow, we got the beauty going through there, and this is what we will have tomorrow. So we see that one back another time. Now we're gonna go for a second mold. Here we go. Get the last bit of this in. Every drop of it will be used. I didn't make a large batch because I wasn't sure how all of this ingredients was gonna come out, but it's excellent. I'm very pleased with the finished product. Came up to trace very quickly, very easily. The oils were right, the ingredients were perfect, right amount of ingredients. And as I said, I'll be doing a pH testing on the batch in a minute, just to see what level it is. So all these soap will be going on the website shortly, as I said, hoi.com, hoi.co.uk, and hoi.org. Coming soon. We're waiting on our license, and then we'll go into sales. So everything we make here is going through drying at the moment. We're processing. So they're on our drying rocks and waiting for process time to come into sales. We won't sell anything without our license. So in the meantime, we're just soaping. This time I'm going to put the blue first. All of it will go in. Yes, this is what goat milk and red clove soap is. I didn't use red because I really like this color. I'll be making some red, green and gold soap this week as well, because I would like to see the result of it, and I want to make all those soap early. All gardening stuff from the garden. So you will see more of these videos soon. And this one we will just turn and ensure that we put the blue right through it, however it goes in. And then we're gonna ensure that the pink sits on top. We want our soap to mix and have blue colors coming through and have a natural look at the same time. So we're just mixing it in, and I'm just gonna smooth it off. Just getting the bubbles out, and then we put our pink on top. Beautiful. I really like this. I'm gonna have to first try one of these for myself. Goat milk, as you know, is very good for the skin, and it's a hot seller. So as soon as these go on the sale, they will be gone. And I have the full recipe of this soap, so if ever you want to have this soap recipe, I'll be putting it up on my blog. You'll be able to get the recipe there. And this one was created by me and me only. So I'm gonna swirl in the pink, and I'll do my best to get it in as much as I can. With a bit of patience, I will get it going right through. I enjoy soaping. It's creative. I can get to use my skills, and my mind goes away when I'm soaping. into what I do. And I try to use the best products, the best, nothing but the best inside of these things. So you won't get this on the market, so don't go looking for this soap now, because it was created by me. It's all about IsesS, and this is IsesS Kitchen, and this is where this one is created. It's all formulated, and as I said, all day today I've been researching the ingredients, finding out what's for and what's. I know that the red clover is also good for menopause, HRT. It's also good for eczema, and the goat milk is succulent. I know the shea butter is moisturizing. The coconut oil is good also, and we know coconut is very good for the skin. Our ancestors used to use the coconut oil, just boil the oil and use it on their skin. So, and the olive oil, as you know, is one of the tops moisturizer as well. So it's all lovely essence and stuff going through here. I'll just take it down the sides, and I'll take it down there. What I wanted to do was to put some poppy seed on top of this one, but I don't know, I must put the poppy seed back inside, so I'm gonna let it go as it is. I'm gonna put some twirl on this side by itself, and then I'm gonna twirl the other side by itself. Right. And that's how it is. And as I said, this is IsesS Kitchen. And we'll do it like that. And put this also away for drying. So here we have our clove and poppy seed goat milk swirl. They're gorgeous. They're wonderful, succulent, and well made by IsesS. Thank you very much. And next time we will be doing some Lord swirl.